I'm back from breakfast, getting ready. Came across that, which just seeing something like that is so much why doing this is so needed. The video of that child, there's no sound, it's just the kid staring blankly into the camera. There's no relationship there, there's no context there. All it is here's this poor kid, give us money, we'll help him. Every social media post by nonprofits are always presenting the situation. They are poor, they are desperate, they need your help. Because they're not trying to get you to think, they want you to feel and then give, and don't ever think. Because when you think, then you hold the organization accountable, and that scares them. And why I love business, I know I'm accountable. If you buy a product from me and you don't like it, my business fails. That's accountability. When projects fail out here, they just keep going and you keep giving money.
You have told me to give me the keys.
Give you the key?
Yes, if you come, then you can go and collect it there to receptionist.
Okay. Why do I need to leave my key?
No, there's no problem, sir. That
Yeah?
is their rules, okay? So we follow the instruction. You know what you tell me? Tell me that if you come for the time that you are coming in,
Yeah.
you go and collect your keys there to receptionist.
Okay.
Yes. So you give me the keys.
Okay. I've been here for 5 days, and I have not done that once.
Nasema yule jamaa pale reception.
So apparently I'm not supposed to leave with the key, so I have to go back to reception and give them the key. Been here 5 days and haven't done that once. Try to follow the rules.
Yeah. Yeah, they told me I can't leave with the key. I have to leave here. So I tried to go. I have to go to work, and they stopped me. Okay.
Yeah.
Do I have to do that every day?
Yeah, because you know the problem is
Yeah.
when you lose the key.
If I lose it outside, then
there's
someone
a charge,
finds it.
There is a charge of 6,000.
Okay.
Because I know you. I went through the system. I saw. I said,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
our guest. Just tell him to give you the key
Okay.
and bring the key here.
Yeah. Well, I just
Maybe
wanted to
you
make
need
sure
to
I was confused and
No,
I
it's
didn't.
okay.
Okay. As
Yeah.
long as they don't do anything wrong.
Sorry, sir.
No, it's okay. All right. Thank you.
The rule makes sense. I mean, it's just a key. It's not like a electronic key code, you know, that they can shut off. It's just a key that someone can copy. So the rule makes sense. I just could have been explained a little bit better. Now I need to find a boda because I'm definitely late. It's 8 o'clock right now. Boda decided not to take the fastest way. There was also a military checkpoint that slowed things up a bit at Roy's Radio Factory. That was not the cleanest helmet. So it turns out the military checkpoint, they're actually looking for some computer hackers. They've arrested 8 already. Essentially what they were doing is any money transfers like Western Union transfers from abroad, they were hacking and taking the money. Among the 8 they caught, 3 are from the Kenya Revenue Service, basically the Kenyan IRS. We have 1 senior police official and a university student. There were 2 Americans involved.
One lady lost 1.5 million.
Wow. Shillings or dollars?
The shillings.
Shillings, okay.
Yes.
That's still a lot.
So many people have lost money.
Habari ya shubiri. Nzuri sana. Habari ya shubiri. Slowly I'll learn. Slowly I'll learn. You ready to measure? 17 and a half. So I think your measure is off.
yeah.
We'll have to use this to measure. Yeah, I think that's How do you not know your own tape measure is adding a 1/4 inch? So if it seems like we're sort of back to step 1, it's a little bit true. We're recreating the template because it was a bit off. Didn't look like a square. Yeah. Truth is, we just need to walk before we run. Take it very deliberate, step by step. So, working on creating that template. Also, power's out again.
A few moments later.
Power's back. We are almost done with the sample pillow with the synthetic leather using the new template. Well, here's the headline news in today's paper. Here are the two Americans involved. Roy keeps insisting bring me lunch, which is great. I really appreciate that, but it's not necessary. Classic beans and chapati. I went out there to go eat with some of the workers, but apparently I'm the last one to eat.
Pretty good. Injection molding is working again. Is that ones that are not working?
This one.
Yeah,
This one are rejects.
So you're gonna put it back
We
in,
are going to
grind it, so you can use it again.
So you can mix with this.
The rawhides behind me with the hair on them, they're actually going to Nigeria. They're going to take off the hair and they're actually going to use it for food, like meat. There's a guy from Nigeria, I actually met him last time. Roy and I thought he was crazy at first because he was going to air freight him to Nigeria, which the cost of that, but he's doing it by sea now, and so seems like it's working out because he's come back and getting more. So it's about 4 o'clock right now. It's been kind of a slow day for the most part, just really been going back and forth with Moses. He's still working with the synthetic leather. With every iteration, I'm hopeful that he's finally going to execute on it, but he's still struggling a bit to get the dimensions right and just the measurements. I mean, it's a square pillow. For a final product, it's not going to be good enough. The truth of the matter is, we just don't have the labor right now that is needed to make this happen. I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but Roy and I have had a couple discussions over the last couple days on we need to get someone from India over here to initially set up the production, supervise, regardless of how the next 4 days, well, I guess 3 days after today, the biggest thing is just getting qualified labor here who can do the job. I hesitate saying this trip has been a failure because in so many ways it hasn't. And okay, so what? You know, 2 weeks, a trip out here, okay, wasted some money, wasted some time, whatever. I still believe 100% in this. Long term, I'm gonna stick with it regardless. Certainly hasn't met the expectations I set out for it. The end goal isn't this trip, you know, far from it. Because as long as that long-term trajectory is still on course, full steam ahead.
Here. This inside completely here lining. This one like this one piece.
Okay.
With the lining one piece, without lining. And according to their design, another 3 design. All together 5 pieces.
Yeah, it's a sample, so I have no problem
No
getting it
commercial
straight from
value.
India.
No commercial
Yeah.
value for it.
And
But
then when it's good, then it comes here. Very good. So this is not the right leather for it. I want a nicer leather that holds the structure a little bit better.
If you need some lining cloth here,
So this one, no lining.
No lining.
That's
Yes.
the kind of bag it is.
we call it as naked finishing.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a bare leather tote is
Yes,
what
yes,
we
yes.
bare leather.
Color very and the Peruvian
Color also you need the same color.
So we do brown or a light brown
brown
to start.
and black.
Tan.
Yeah.
black.
So kind of like this, a dark brown.
Okay.
And
Tan
then
color. Light brown.
it can be kind of like the laptop bag I have that I showed you. That's so like this.
And after doing these trials, once you are in the market, then we bring the people from
Yeah.
India, as I told you.
Uh-huh.
We bring the components and we stitch from here.
Exactly.
As well
Perfect.
as training, we stitch from here. We put the logo here. We put the made in Kenya.
Yeah.
Everything will be done from there.
Exactly.
How do you see it?
I think that's a very good plan. Very good.
It will work out.
Yeah, I think so too. It's smart.